Hi friends, good morning. Yesterday we discussed mean deviation and variance for ungrouped data. Today we are going to find mean deviation and variance for a grouped data. Yes friends, these two questions today what we are going to discuss today. The questions were asked in EAMCET 2019 friends. So let us do those two problems today. Mean deviation for a group data. So here the class intervals are given friends, class intervals and frequency. One table will be given in which contains class intervals and frequency. From those two things we find the remaining things and find the mean deviation. Right friends? So class intervals 0 to 10 to 60 to 70. Class intervals 0 to 10, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60 and 60 to 70. These are the class intervals. And what are the respective frequencies? 4, 6, 16 frequencies 4, 6, 16, 4, 6, 16, 28, 28, 16, 6, 4. 28, 16, 6, 4. These are the frequencies. So first we have to find mean. For a group data, mean is equal to sigma fx by sigma f. Sigma fx by sigma f. So we have to find these two things are given in the table. What else we are going to find? First find x values friends. X values means middle values. 0, 10, average of 0 and 10. That is 5, here 15, here 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. These are the x values. And then the next step is fx values. 4 into 5, 20, 16 15 90, 16 20 is 400, 28 into 35, 28 into 38, 28 5 is 140, 28 3 is 84, 84 plus 4 98, 25 8 is 140, 28 3 is 84 plus 4 980, correct friends. 980 and 1640 plus 16 5 is 80, 16 4 is 64 plus 8 72, 330 and 240 plus 20 260. So these are the fx values friends. So x bar mean is equal to sigma fx by sigma f. Sigma fx by sigma f. Let us add this. This by this will give us mean. Okay friends, let us total. Let us sum. 2 plus 9 11, 21 plus 9 30, 3 plus 4 7, 16, 16, 26, 28, 2800. Sigma f 10, 16, 16 plus 8, 24, 24 plus 6, 30, 40, 80. So sigma fx. So x bar is equal to sigma fx by sigma f. That is equal to 2800 by 80. It comes to 8 3s 24, 8 5s 40. So x bar is equal to 35 friends. X bar is equal to 35. Mean. Sometimes you may be asked to find the mean of the data. Then your answer is 35. Here your answer finishes. But here we have to find mean deviation. Mean deviation for a group data. Mean deviation for a group data is equal to sigma f into x minus x bar by sigma f. So we have to find x minus x bar, f into x minus x bar. So let us find x bar values, x minus x bar, x minus x bar values. Here x bar is equal to 35. X values are, these are x values. 5 minus 35, 30, 15 minus 35, 20, 25 minus 35, 10, 35 minus 35, 0, again 10, 20 and 30. These are mod x minus x bar values, friends. Let us do f into x minus x bar. The next last step is f into mod x minus x bar. F into f is this 4 30s, 120, 6 20s, 120, 16 10s, 160, again 0, 16 10s, 160, 120, 120. So this is f into x minus x bar values, friends. So we have to add these. This is already added. So sigma f into x minus x bar by sigma f is the mean deviation. Let us total this, friends. 10 plus 10, 20, 800. So sigma f into x minus x bar is equal to 800. Sigma f 80. 800 by 80. 10 is your answer. 10 is your answer. So mean deviation. I am writing this formula. All of you might be aware, sigma f into mod x minus x bar by sigma f, that gives you the mean deviation, friends. Okay, friends, now let us find the variance. For a group data. This question is EAMCET 2019 question, friends. The same thing. And the next question is friends, finding variance for a group data. Finding variance for a group data. So here the question is the variance of the following continuous frequency distribution. So class intervals and frequencies are given. Class intervals and frequencies are given, and the rest of the things we can write. Class intervals 0 to 10 to 30 to 40. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. And respective frequencies are, friends, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. These are the respective frequencies. We have to find variance. Before finding variance, we have to find x bar. X bar, as you know, sigma fx by sigma f. So what is sigma f? 10. Sigma f is equal to 10. Let us find x values. 5, 15, 25, 35. These are the x values, mid values. And let us find fx values. Fx, 2 5s, 10, 3 15s, 45, 4 25s, 100, 35 ones, 35. Adding these 4 things, 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9, 190. So sigma fx by sigma f, 190. This is sigma fx. So x bar is equal to sigma fx by sigma f, that is equal to 19. So we got x bar. X bar. What is the formula for variance? The formula for variance for group data is equal to sigma f into x minus x bar whole square. For mean deviation, x minus just mod x minus x bar. For variance, x minus x bar whole square. So we have to write x minus x bar values and x minus x bar whole square values, then f into x minus x bar whole square values. So first write x minus x bar values. X minus x bar values. X bar is 19. 19 minus 5, 14. 19 minus 15, 4. 19, 25 difference, 6. 35, 19 difference, 16 friends, 16. These are x minus x bar values. And squares of x minus x bar values. 14 14s, 196, 4 4s, 16, 36, 256. These are x minus x bar whole square values. X minus x bar whole square values. And the next column is f into x minus x bar whole square values. F into x minus x bar whole square. 2 into 196. 2 6s 12, 392. 3 into 16, 48. 4 into 36, 144. 1 into 256, 256. Okay, friends. Now let us see what is the. This is the variance. This is the variance. Sigma f into x minus x bar whole square by sigma f. Total is 10 plus 10, 20. 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 8, 15 plus 9, 24. 2 plus 2, 4, 5. 840. 840 is the sigma f into x minus x bar whole square. And what is sigma f? Sigma f is 10. Sigma f is 10. So 84 is the variance, friends. 84 is the variance. If you are asked standard deviation, root of variance. So root 84 is the standard deviation of the data. So standard deviation is sigma, variance is sigma square. So this 84 is sigma square, variance is sigma square. Sigma square is equal to 84. If you are asked standard deviation, standard deviation is equal to sigma. So root of 84 is equal to your answer. Okay, friends. So now let us see one more problem, friends. And the next problem, friends, coefficient of variation. This problem is asked in your this thing, friends. Coefficient of variation, very simple one. Coefficient of variation of the data is given 93. Coefficient of variation CV you have to find. What is the for the data? 9, 3, 11, 5, 7. The values are 9, 3, 5, 11, 7. 9, 3, 5, 9, 3, 11, 5, 7 or 5, 11, 7. These are the values given, friends. We have to find coefficient of variation. Coefficient of variation formula is this, friends. Coefficient of variation is equal to sigma by x bar into 100. Where sigma is the standard deviation. That is root of variance. So let us find variance. Let us find root. We get sigma. X bar we can find into 100 by doing this fraction we get the CV, that is coefficient of variation of this data. First let us find x bar. Sum of these three things, 5 things. 9 plus 3, 12, 12 plus 5, 17, 17 plus 11, 17 plus 11, 28 plus 8, 7, 35. 35 by 5 values are there, friends, 7. So x bar is equal to 7. X bar is equal to 7. Right, friends? X bar is equal to 7. Next, we have to find sigma, that is standard deviation. So root variance. So we have to find variance. Variance formula for ungrouped data, we know. Variance formula for ungrouped data, sigma x minus x bar whole square by number of values, number of small n. Okay. So let us find variance. X values are 9, 3, 5, 11, 7. These are x values. X minus x bar values. X bar is 7. 7, 9 difference 2. 3 ki 7 difference 4. 5, 7 difference 2. 11, 7 difference 4. 7, 7 difference 0. These are x minus x bar whole square values, friends. 9 minus 7, 2. 3 minus 7 minus 4, 4. minus 4. 5 minus 7 minus 2. 11 minus 7, 4. 4. 7 minus 7, 0. Now x minus x bar whole square values. X minus x bar whole square values 4, 16, 4, 16, 0. These are x minus x bar whole square. So our variance formula, that is sigma square. Sigma square is equal to sigma x minus x bar whole square by n, number of values, number of observations. Sigma x minus x bar whole square, 4 plus 16, 20, 24, 24 plus 16, 40, 40 by number of values 5, So sigma square is equal to 8. Sigma is equal to root 8. This is sigma. So now we know sigma, we know x bar into 100 gives you CV. So CV is equal to root 8 into root 8 by 7 into 100. So this is friends, this is the value of, according to the options given, you can further simplify. Of course, you can take out 4 from this. Root 4 means 200. So 200 root 2 by 7. Answer may be given in this form. Yes, exactly, answers are given in this form. Here from 8 I took out 4 comes out, it becomes 2 into 100, 200 root 2 by 7. So this is coefficient of variation, friends. Okay, friends. Let us see one more problem, friends. This question is also asked in your this thing. See, friends, the next question is finding standard deviation. Let us find standard deviation. Standard deviation, you know. Here this can be taken as an object, small thing, because you know how to find standard deviation. Two important notes I want to tell you. Two important notes. First note is the standard deviation of a certain data. the standard deviation of a certain data is suppose some x. Standard deviation of a certain data is say sigma. Otherwise, standard deviation of a certain data is sigma. If something is added or subtracted from every value, then what is the standard deviation of the resultant data? Some observations are there. We don't know those observations. But standard deviation of those observations is something. Say suppose standard deviation of certain things or suppose say some 10. Standard deviation of certain data is 10. Standard deviation of certain data is 10. If 5 is added to all the observations, if 5 is added to all the observations, what is the standard deviation of the resulting data? Friends, remember one thing, if something is added or something is subtracted from the data, standard deviation is not affected. Standard deviation is not affected. It remains same. Even if you add 5 or even if you subtract 5 from the data, standard deviation will not be affected. The standard deviation of the new data is also 10. Right, friends? The standard deviation of the new data is also, old data is 10. The standard deviation of new data is also 10, because adding or subtracting will not affect the standard deviation. That is note 1. If all the values are multiplied by 5, then what is the standard deviation of the new data? If something is if the data is multiplied, then the standard deviation is also multiplied. If the standard deviation is divided, if the values are divided, then the standard deviation is also divided. Friends, the standard deviation of a certain data is 10. If all the values are multiplied by 5, then what is the standard deviation of the new data? 5 into 10 or 10 into 5, that is equal to 50, your first answer. And the second thing, the standard deviation of a certain data is 10. If each value of the data is divided by 5, then what will be the standard deviation of the new data? 10 by 5. Whatever we do, if we multiply, the standard deviation is also multiplied. If we divide, the standard deviation is also divided. If we add and subtract, standard deviation will not change. Okay, friends. Let us do the last problem for today. See, friends, this is the question asked in 2019 EAMCET 2019 evening section. For afternoon session, this question was asked. The coefficient of variation and standard deviation are 60 and 21 respectively. Coefficient of variation is 60 and standard deviation is 21. And the question is, if all the values are added, if 15 is added to all the values, then what is the coefficient of variation of the resulting data? What is the coefficient of the variation of the resulting data? Okay, friends. See, it's a very simple problem, friends. First, coefficient of variation is given Standard deviation is given. Now what's the problem? 15 is added to all the values. 15 is added to all the values. Then what is the coefficient of variation for the new data? Coefficient of variation for the new data. See friends, coefficient of variation formula we know. Sigma by x bar, that is mean, into 100. Sigma CV, what is CV? 60 is equal to sigma 21 by x bar into 100. Let us find x bar. Let us take x bar to this side. X bar is equal to 21 by 60. 21 by 60 into 100. 0, 0 gets cancelled. 3 2s, 3 7s, 2 1s, 2 5s. So x bar is equal to 35. X bar is equal to 35. Right friends? X bar is equal to 35. Now 15 is added to all the values. 15 is added to all the values. As I discussed in the previous problem, if 15 is added to all the values, standard deviation will not be affected. Standard deviation will not be affected. So the new standard deviation, CV for new data, CV for new data is equal to standard deviation of new data by x bar of the new data into 100. Standard coefficient of variation for the new data is equal to standard deviation of the new data, mean of the new data into 100. So standard deviation of the new data, standard deviation will not change. What was the earlier standard deviation? 21. So that is not changed. 21 by x bar. But mean is changed, friends. If something is added to all the values, then mean is also be added by that amount. So what was the original mean? 35. What was the original mean? 35. And new mean 15 is added to all the values. So 35 plus 15, new mean is 50. So 21 by 50 into 100. 15 2s to 21s 42. To 21s 42. So this is the coefficient of variation for the new data. Here only two things friends. Standard deviation will not change. Standard deviation remains the same. But mean is increased by to that extent. We have added 15. So mean is actually added by 15. This is new mean. 21 by 15 into 100. Okay friends, have a nice day. Please watch the videos regularly. These problems will be somewhat beneficial to your MCET, not only for MCET, for any other sets. These are important problems, and moreover these are the problems which we are supposed to know. So if you have any doubts, and if you have any other problems to be solved, you please post those problems in your comment box, and I refer to the comment box and I will explain those problems in the next session. Okay friends, have a nice day. See you.